So today on Su's Food Corner menu is very tasty, flavorful jackfruit curry. Believe me, the taste of this jackfruit curry is very similar to meat curry or mutton. Give it a try and let me know your thoughts. Guys, I am Subhankari and I welcome you all to my channel Su's Food Corner. I hope you all are doing great in your lives, and if you are new to my page, do subscribe to my page and do not forget to tap the bell button. And thank you all for loving my channel so much and liking my videos so much. So let's begin with this awesome recipe. So today's special recipe is of jackfruit, and this is summer special recipe, seasonal vegetable loved by one and all. And the texture of this jackfruit is somewhat similar to mutton because of the strands. So it's lovable to eat this curry in the summer season. I have actually taken around 1 kg of jackfruit, a medium size jackfruit, remove the outer layer and cut it into pieces of this size. And make sure you just keep the seeds intact because this gives a very lovely taste. So jackfruit, I have cut it into medium size cubes, not large, not small. So this is it, and I just need to pressure cook it. I have added to a pressure cooker. To it goes 1 medium size onion, roughly chopped, turmeric powder half teaspoon, salt I have used here, around 1 teaspoon of salt, and water I have used 1 glass. 2 bay leaves goes in at this stage. So just pressure cook this for 1 whistle in high flame and wait till the pressure releases. That will be it, and this broth has all the flavors. Let's prepare the masala or spice paste. Mustard oil I have heated around 6 tablespoons in medium high flame, and I have taken 2 medium size potatoes, peeled it and cut it into medium size cubes. Adding potato to this jackfruit curry is optional, but yes, I just love the flavor of this potato in this jackfruit curry. I would prefer to add potatoes, but again it's optional. You can only make jackfruit curry, it entirely depends upon your wish. Just shallow fry for 3 to 4 minutes. We don't need it to be exactly golden and crunchy, just for around 2 to 3 minutes on medium high flame. And my potatoes are shallow fried nicely, and in the same oil I'll add some whole spices, cinnamon stick 1 inch, black cardamom 1, 2 green cardamom, 2 cloves and 1 bay leaf goes in. Just saute it for 3 to 4 seconds at medium high flame. And here I have made paste of 1 onion, large size onion, without water, and once it's done for 3 to 4 minutes in oil, reduce the flame to medium and add the onion paste. Be careful because the oil might splutter up. You can always use the lid to cover it, and then increase the flame to high. But once you are adding this onion paste, make sure you reduce the flame to low medium, and then we just need to fry these onions on medium high flame for 4 to 5 minutes till the onion color changes in this way. So this step is very important. The more nicely the onions get caramelized, the more tastier the curry will be. And once done, I'll add some dry spices, red chili powder 1 teaspoon, Kashmiri red chili powder 1 teaspoon, turmeric powder 1 teaspoon and coriander powder 1 tablespoon. Now mix all this dry spice powder with this onion paste and saute for 2 to 3 minutes on medium high flame till you can see all the spice paste is nicely roasted in this oil. And then increase the flame to high and add a paste. I have made a paste of 10 garlic cloves, ginger half inch, cumin seeds half teaspoon with 2 to 3 tablespoon of water, and this paste goes into this onion paste. And now on medium high flame, give them a nice mix. Very beautifully all these spices will be roasting in medium high flame, and on open flame roast for around 4 to 5 minutes till you can see oil starts to ooze out from sides. So once it's done in this way, I'll add 2 fresh tomato. I have taken and made puree of it, but the tip here is that without water. 2 fresh tomatoes puree without water, salt goes in around half teaspoon, and now on high flame just mix everything, the tomato puree with the onion, ginger, garlic and all cumin spice paste, and roast it on open flame in medium high flame for around 4 to 5 minutes till you can see oil starts to separate from sides. This process is actually a little bit tricky because we need to roast it on medium high flame and most importantly on open flame. So just we need to stir it in between 2 to 3 times, and once done I'll add the shallow fried potatoes. So this goes in at this stage, and before adding potatoes make sure your masala paste is nicely roasted spice paste, and then I'll add 1 tablespoon of water in the same blender in which I had blended tomatoes. Cover it and cook it on low flame for 4 to 5 minutes till the potatoes are almost done, 80 to 90% done. Rest will be roasting with jackfruit, and my potatoes and spice paste is looking almost ready. The color has changed drastically, it has reduced in quantity, and this stage is perfect to add my jackfruit. So after cooking the jackfruit for one whistle on high flame, I have just left it, and then the pieces you can see are just perfect. The cubes are done almost 80%, and this broth has all the flavors. And now on high flame I'll first add the jackfruit pieces, and you can see the perfection of cooking this jackfruit. It's still intact, yet it has become soft. So this is the trick to a perfect jackfruit curry. Some salt goes in, you can adjust according to your taste, and on high flame I just need to roast this jackfruit with the spice paste and potatoes for good 4 to 5 minutes. This roasting gives the color and taste to this jackfruit, but make sure you do not over roast it or do not break the jackfruit pieces, because the beauty of this curry is in the texture of this jackfruit. And I'll just show you, after roasting my jackfruit pieces are still intact, the oil has oozed out from sides, and you can see how lovely my jackfruit pieces are looking. It's still intact, soft and perfectly roasted with the masala spice. So this is it. At this stage, once it's done, you are happy with the roasting process and the color, increase the flame to high and add the broth. Actually I am preparing this curry within a semi gravy consistency, so I have not added much water, but if you need to make a little more gravy, you can add a little more water apart from the broth. Completely depends upon your choice. And in high flame, wait till it comes to a boil, and then here I have added my homemade garam masala powder 1 teaspoon. This has a lovely flavor. Give it a mix, and now I'll just reduce the flame to lowest, cover it and let it cook for just 2 to 3 minutes, and after 2 to 3 minutes I'll show you the result. After 2 to 3 minutes you can see the oil has oozed out on top. That means the gravy is perfectly done, and then comes my special touch, clarified butter or ghee 1 tablespoon at last, and this is the game changer. All the flavors of this curry will be nicely inculcated due to the clarified butter. Fresh chopped coriander leaves goes on top, and now switch off the flame, and this beautiful curry is ready to be served. You can see the texture of this jackfruit, the color and the consistency of the gravy. Lovely, beautiful, smooth gravy. Some fresh red chilies goes on top, and a beautiful coriander leaf. Jackfruit as a vegetable is so versatile. It can be consumed while it's raw, while it has ripened, and this curry is classics in summer. People just love the taste of this curry, and this recipe vouches for it. Give it a try and let me know your thoughts. And now it's time for the comment of the day, and today's comment of the day is from Subhashri Sahu. She writes, wow, it's very awaiting recipe for me, and the important thing was I love your tips which is necessary while cooking, and I love your channel especially. Thank you Subhasri for such lovely beautiful comments. She has actually commented on the recipe of my street style chow mein, veg chow mein, and this recipe was a lovely recipe. Thank you so much Subhasri for such beautiful words. And for today's recipe, to give it a try, with the onset of summer, jackfruit is loved by everybody, and I especially love jackfruit in this type. I hope you have liked the recipe of this jackfruit curry, and if you have loved the video, do give a thumbs up, share with your friends, and do not forget to subscribe to my page. See you in next video. Till then, stay safe, love life and happy fooding.